mode is just littered with supply drops, so it makes getting kills with things like miniguns, rockets, those high-end weapons a lot easier. I find it a little easier to knock out my kills in this mode. Because you respawn, people don't fear the loss of life as much. Makes it easier to kill people with weird weapons. In the end, we lost, but we unlocked a ton of stuff. This mode is incredibly fast for challenges. The shooting galleries and clay pigeons are probably my least favorite challenges. They're just not fun. Though this game mode in general, very fun. It's just amazing how different people play when they don't only have one life. In Game 4, I was able to finish up that stink grenade challenge, even though it did end up killing me. Again, we lost, but who cares? In Game 5, this man was standing on the shooting gallery platform, so I couldn't use it. I hoped someone would shoot him, but no one did. Oh well, that's fine. I needed some sniper damage real quick. It's incredibly satisfying waiting till the end to do all your challenges. That 6-shooter kill counted for one challenge, and the tactical shotgun damage I got here also counted for another. Your unlocks don't move this quickly the whole time, but it's really cool to see it move this fast when you start. Like last time, we're going to be skipping around a little bit to some of the different games. This is Game 8. This is why I don't really like the clay pigeons. The hit detection on them sometimes is a little wonky. Also, players just don't leave you alone. I'm not even bothering the other players. They're so rude. Without the risk of losing my items, I was able to play much riskier. And even though I died, I got a trap kill, which was for a challenge. I dropped back into the same place, and the other Red Hood had that same idea. How she died from the trap the second time, I'll never know. Again, games are still pretty standard, just going around mopping up certain challenges. In an attempt to make my body go 27 miles per hour, I jumped to my death. But the win saved my life. That sucks, I needed a challenge. Game 9, I found a golf cart and decided to finish up some of the more vehicle-based challenges. In this game mode, you can pretty much do all of them in one game if you're lucky. The carts also make it very easy to just traverse across the map in general. It makes getting to all the random locations on the map pretty easy. But even if you don't have a vehicle...
Hey, let's drop the 10 bomb. Dragon like crazy. Relaxers, I believe.
Yep, I'm at 700, 600. Yep, 700 again.
Bro, what are you doing?
900 ping.
Oh my.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Had no gun. Game broken.
When you die, you respawn with pistol elimination too. And this kill fulfilled both of those challenges. And even though I found some better guns, I didn't live much longer. Game 12 was pretty nice too. It's crazy to think that I'm only on Game 12, but I already have this level 70 skin. I needed a kill with a green weapon, and I got that right here. I also needed some pistol damage, which I got on his buddy. The last one of their squad was this default. He didn't put up much of a fight. Oh yeah, and I also killed this guy, but it didn't technically count for a challenge. It got pretty salty around Salty Springs, but with the recent shotgun updates, a blue pump was all I needed. 2 on 3. Only other squad in the game was built up on top of this mountain. It wasn't looking good for us. Unfortunately, they got the circle. We had to push them. We died. Game 13, I didn't get nearly as many challenges done. I was a little bit distracted with the new shotguns. Feels a little bit closer to Season 3 shotguns, which I loved entirely. I needed 2 kills while standing near a corruption. Luckily, I found this rogue agent who was just not really paying attention at all. I was able to kill him by using 3 of my brain cells, then turned around and sniped his calamity friend. Easy challenges all day. I know Fortnite's main game is about survival, but sometimes it's fun to run blindly into shotgun fire. Also, at this point, as you can see, we were progressing pretty quickly. I wasn't recording for the beginning of Game 14. That's okay, most of the interesting stuff happens at this point of the game anyway. Think about how many of these players are running in just like me, with a weapon they aren't familiar with, trying to get a kill that they don't think they're gonna get. Easy pickings. I didn't get many challenges, but we crushed that team. Steak-tacular. In Game 15, I had to go flush to the pink tree to fatal to paradise to tomato. All of that was for separate challenges. It was a long journey, and at the end of it, I was ready for some carnage. This is probably the hardest default I've ever had to kill. 4 shots to take it down while this blue knight goes down instantly. Remember, kids, if you're low on health, take your own life. Then the enemies won't get points. The rest of the game wasn't anything new, mostly just shooting players in the back of the head. This was a much closer game, but we still won it. I was still moving incredibly fast. I was already on tier 80. By game 20, I could see the end. There were just a few more annoying challenges to mop up before victory. One of these was to find a llama. Just one. I don't know, was anyone actually a fan of the piano challenges? Ugh, that's okay, I still had a few more kill challenges too, and luckily for me, most of the players in this game mode are pretty terrible. Oh well, who cares? He'll come right back. I needed about 100 pickaxe damage. The Berserker technique works fairly well. Hooray! We won. In game 22, I dropped into Pleasant Park. I only needed 1 kill there. I downed this default, then made him cough up those launch codes. There was also this guy who wasn't bothering me at all, minding his own business, just trying to do challenges. So I killed him and beat him to death. It's okay. Karma got me. Just saying, bro, that backling did not go with that skin. One of the week 10 challenges was vehicle time trials, which made vehicles a little more scarce. So I dropped duos with Jake to do these ones. I had also been trying for the longest time to get damage with a hand cannon. I had the challenge for a long time, and in this game, I completed it. Everything was cool. We had an awesome plan, great guns. We were gonna win this one. Okay, I'm down now. Great. Jake held me in his tender arms until I felt better. Plan. Jump in behind everyone, get the victory. Moving when we did allowed us to get behind these players, which allowed for easy kills. There were still quite a few players left, so I just tried to maintain high ground. We got a little lucky with how everything played out. Somehow we managed to be the only duo left, which put the odds greatly in our favor. It was a smooth ending, and a very well-played win. That was a great match. Not only did I get the aim skin, some other unlockables, but also the wet rubber. Game 24, I dropped it.
Okay, after that match, I'll go.
None of my squad came with me, but that's fine. I handled it. Just default made his mom drown. He still died. They were across the way with a default. Built up. Really do anything. Retaliate. Kill noobs. The only challenge I had left. The only thing I
What close the button? Accept it longer so I know what close the button. I still never get from it.
which I then destroyed. He fell to the ground, I shot him in the face, and won the game. Game 27, I had to go back to Leaky Lake. I forgot about a battle star that was there. A little embarrassing. Unfortunately for me, this is man's country. Okay, game 28. As you can see, I literally only have 1 more challenge. It's from week 1, and yeah, it's to find that llama. With all of the challenges completed except that one, I made it to Battle Pass level 98. And forgive me,
Happened.
instead of spending the next untold amount of hours looking for
No, happened here.
spend 300 V-Bucks on tiers. You get 1
Hey, Georgie.
from the so 300 extra
Huh?
that money.
3 quarters. I'm 3 quarters.
Possible to get dire in 1 day if you hadn't done any of the challenges. Let's say you want this guy, you can get him. It only took me 8 hours. And by now I've done this twice in a row. It's safe to say that it should apply to the future battle passes. It is incredibly possible to unlock dire in 1 day. Even more possible if you have more time than that. Again, this was mostly just a challenge for myself. I wanted to see if I can actually do it. And I did. Hooray. Though in the first game I played with it, I didn't do that well. That is the only video making used by supported creators still in the Fortnite store. The support for purchase I would really appreciate. Support creators have been amazing supporting my channel and I'm supporting everyone else in my code. Also, here I'm dropping tips and towers later on this December, so make sure you subscribe to not miss that. Thank you all for watching. I want you all to please stay notified, and I will see you.
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write essays that inspire, messages that forge brighter connections, and get the job done, you need to think about more than just grammar and spelling. This sentence is grammatically correct, but it's wordy and hard to read. It underlines the writer's message. Grammarly's cutting-edge technology helps you craft compelling, understandable writing that makes an impact on your reader. Much better. Grammarly works where you work, on your computer or your phone. Imagine what you can do with the secrets of the world's best writers at your fingertips, anytime you need them. Are you ready to give it a try? Installation is simple and free. Visit Grammarly.com today.
The bucket?
Which one are you shooting in the block? That shoe? What do you need? Huh?
I know.
What do you see in everything?
What's going on, Fortnite fans? My name's Luke, and in this video, I saved you 1 day. I bought it. Hold on, don't stop the video just yet. I have a little more to explain.
Clochada, oh, Clochada, I hate it.
Please refrain from panicking, as I have also completed all of the challenges the legit way on my second account. We'll go over that later, though. Let's talk about the money method first. Here we are, the start of Season 7. I'm a total noob, but
Yeah.
on day 1, for about $100 in V-Bucks, you can buy Ice King. Pretty simple. This was the first time I had ever bought Tier 100 at the start of the season, and I must say it was very fun going through all the new stuff on day 1. You might be sitting there at home and asking yourself why I did this. It wasn't just to get noticed more. I mostly did this for the massive boost I got in XP. I had a new goal for this season. I wanted to get all the way to season level 100. Hey, look at that. My goal was completed. Though I will say, even with the XP boost, the grind was still massive. I've made a whole video on the subject. You should check that out. Also, my Tilted Tower is up to drop.
Yeah!
I saw some skins I really
I
wanted.
come in,
Frog, I knew I wanted. Unfortunately,
come in.
and like I said, I was dropping Tilted Tower. My second account. I used this account in the last 2 seasons. All the challenges, so most of my stuff. One day, by completing all the challenges like I'm about to do, you have to buy this battle pass. If you buy the regular battle pass, it's the hard way that you can't get to Tier 100 in one day, even if you complete every challenge. So like last season, I purchased the battle bundles and unlocked a ton of stuff right off the bat. Pretty fun. At the end of Season 7, there were also overtime challenges, and if I can do 13 of these, I can have a free battle pass next season. And here we are, game number 1. I didn't really have much of a strategy going in. There were so many challenges that I didn't do. I was basically just going to go down and do anything. Unfortunately, though, the 15 playlist, which is normally a little bit more casual, easier to get challenges in, was different from Team Rumble. This time, it was drifting. Basically, a game mode focused around the new drift board item from Fortnite. It didn't bother me. I had so many different things to do. This drifting was a challenge, so were tons of other things. For a second, I thought maybe some of the more exploratory challenges would be a little bit easier in this mode because you have access to more drift boards. But I could tell from game number 1 that this mode was not going to be good for challenges. First off, you don't respawn, the store moves in the same completely different from the last 2 times I did this. Won't stop me though. Dropped back in game number 2, danced on a crown of RVs, and started shooting. I don't know what Epic was thinking. I really don't like this mode. There's no ground loot. The chest behaves strangely. I don't know. Maybe they think the drift board's cooler and better than it is. I don't know. I don't really like it. It doesn't handle that well. You're totally exposed. Here it got me killed. Game 3. I don't know why I stayed in this playlist so long. It's not good for challenges. However, game 4 is where I confirmed it. So game 5, I figured I'd just drop into solos. Probably have a better shot. The planes were so helpful for doing challenges. I can get anywhere on the map super quick. I guess they're going to be removed in Season 8. Honestly, I'm sad to see them go. Seems like the Fortnite competitive community has just never been able to handle them. Filthy cowards. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of challenges, like this one where I had to injure myself, then regain the health from a campfire. Anyway, those exploratory challenges way easier with a plane. You move so much faster than anything else in the game. The planes made the challenges so much easier this season, but I will say it would have been way more efficient in Team Rumble. I had to fight in solo. Though the way this default was totally oblivious to me dropping in behind him. I thought I was in Team Rumble. I had so many challenges for kills and damage, I was just going after anything with a pulse. And one by one, these defaults fed a ton of my weapon challenges. This is kind of the point when I realized, oh hey, there are only 2 other guys left. I can actually win this. So I carelessly dropped into the final circle right in front of this enemy. He didn't want a piece of this and ended up running away. So I shot out his structure and shot him in the back. You know, I didn't even realize that counted as a challenge. Alright, last guy, it's a 1 versus 1. I can see he's a Sergeant Winter, so I have 0 fear. I wanted to snipe him. I knew I had a challenge. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. My carelessness got me all the way down to 75 health. But remember, he's a Sergeant Winter. He doesn't know how to play this game. I won it easily. I celebrated with Shimmer, I guess. I don't have many dances.
I haven't played this game since Season 3. So...
Dang.
Bro, what is this map? Are these a lagoon? Sunny Step?
Excuse me.
Where's Flush Factory?
It's all gone.
Why is there a desert, a jungle, and snow?
You don't want to know. Go back. Watch all season videos.
I'm a
Go
little
watch all the
rusty.
seasons. Videos. Go watch all the events.
That's one kill. Could get that gun.
Go watch all the events. And you know what happened.
He died. Oh my. Gotta go get him then. Oh, he left the game. There's something called a reboot run. What's that? Bro, can you tell me what's a reboot run? I have a blue pump for someone.
I won't pump.
Cool. Oh my.
Okay, stop on your mic. Please.
Whose mic is that? Mute that TLB, dude.
Now it's not.
Oh my, this dude. What's that skin?
Don't click the call.
What? What do you say?
If you show card.
What's a reboot card?
Show card.
Can you guys?
It brings you back to life.
Oh. Bro, what's that gun in your inventory?
Watch out.
That gold gun you have.
Help.
Bro, this dude is like a boss.
Give me a soul card. Oh wait, we all died. Hold on. Send me an invite.
Alright, what's your name?
TLB91.
TLB91, Alan, I'll send you a friend request. You play on PS4? TLB931, add friends. TLB931. Ready to go? Aye.